I thought leaving the village would make everything go away. I thought the screams would stop, and I'd finally forget what I saw. But they didn't. The memory stayed, growing heavier with each passing year. It was Obi who broke the silence first. 10 years later, he called me out of the blue. His voice was shaky, like he was carrying the same weight I was. I saw him, he whispered. Nayemeka. He was at the burial yesterday, laughing like he owns the whole world. But something's not right. People are dying. Dying. I asked, my heart pounding. Not just dying, disappearing. 3 people in 2 months. Kids. Young ones. No one talks about it, but we all know. It's him. It has to be. I wanted to tell Obi to leave it alone, but deep down, I knew he was right. The village wasn't cursed. Nayemeka was. A week later, Obi called again. This time, his voice was frantic. He's doing another one tonight, he said. I heard the elders talking. He's been going to the same hut again. I'm going there. Are you crazy? I yelled. He'll kill you. But Obi didn't listen. He was always braver than me, or maybe just more foolish. That night, I couldn't sleep. My mind was spinning, thinking about Obi and what he was walking into. I should have called someone. The police, maybe. But in our village, the police didn't solve problems. They ignored them. At 2 a.m., my phone rang. It was Obi. His voice was barely a whisper. He's here. He has another boy. I think I can stop him. Don't. I hissed. Get out of there. But the line went dead. I sat in my tiny apartment, frozen, staring at my phone. Every second felt like a year. Should I go back to the village? Should I tell someone? Hours later, the sun rose, and the news came with it. Obi's body was found near the stream. His throat was slit, and his hands were tied. Just like the boy I'd seen all those years ago. The village elders called it a robbery. A random act of violence. But I knew better. And so did everyone else. That was when I realized something terrifying. Nayemeka wasn't just powerful, he was untouchable. He wasn't just doing rituals for wealth or power. He had something protecting him, something stronger than the law or the fear of people. And now, he knew Obi, and I had seen him all those years ago. Obi was dead. And I was next. I packed my things that day. I moved to a city far away, changed my number, and stopped talking to anyone from the village. But even now, I know it's not enough. I still feel his eyes on me. Sometimes, I see him in my dreams, standing in the dark with that same bloodied knife. And sometimes, late at night, I hear Obi's voice. Run, he whispers. But he'll always find you. And I know it's true. Because people like Nayemeka don't stop. Not until they finish what they started.